Ambrabat is so key. Like we need
Mm.
Ambrabat. We need that technical versatility in midfield. Like I looked at yesterday as well, and I felt sorry for Kobe Mino because I was like, he was the only player that could do what he could do and receive the ball in the half turn and could
Under
play that
pressure.
first phase
Yeah.
role. Like, and that is scary when you deep it. I don't think Fred's that player. I don't think McTominay is that player. Iqbal was that player, but again, he's been sold.
Mm-hmm.
Casemiro, for me, I don't think is that player.
He's not.
But
He's not.
I
He's
feel like
not.
he could do it to an amicable role and an
Mm.
amicable kind of, that's why
Decent
I'm like,
level.
I don't know what. Yeah, that's why I'm like, when people say to me, "Oh, we don't really need midfielders, we got," I'm like, nah, bro, because at the end of the day, if we're playing this style of play, if you look at Alana, what he's been doing here for Inter Milan here, go and look at the amount of times here he threads that ball into midfield. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it might go to Bruno Fernandes and Mount, but a lot of times it was going to Brozovic. And Brozovic, yeah, he's so comfortable on the ball in terms of receiving the ball. He did it in the Champions League for so many times. And Barella getting that ball on the half turn and then moving it, and then you go into the next phase, and then boom, boom, and then next, we're
But
playing
watch
this
when you see
unbelievable
how many
football.
times Anana's playing the ball, yeah, straight to Rashford on the wing. Man, think that he's always gonna go to the centre back. Cool, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
a lot of people got this idea that yeah, he's good under pressure and he's gonna be doing rondos and that, bro. Listen, if Rashford's open on the wing, he's pinging it, bro. This guy's got
yeah,
range of
yeah,
passing as well, blood. Like,
yeah. I
I
know.
mean, and he's not afraid
And
to
we've got a big
take
pitch.
passes.
We got a
100%.
big pitch as well.
100%. He's going to
Yeah,
he's going to add another dimension to our attack, bro. And like statistically, he was the best goalkeeper in the Champions League last season. Like factually, made the most saves. Do you know what I mean? And I
bro.
think he had the most clean sheets as
Easy,
well. Crazy,
easy,
bro. Like it's a massive signing, bro. Like I'm
massive.
actually quite happy at how almost this signing's going under the radar in terms of how good a signing it is. Do you know what I'm saying? If he was an outfield player, yeah, you're signing one of the best players in the world in their position.
Yeah,
But because he's a
yeah.
goalkeeper, it's kind of gone under the radar about how
There
good
was
he
you worried
actually is, which is
about
amazing.
David De Gea staying. There was you worried about David De Gea if he was staying or not, and you were
Yeah,
like, "This is the test for Ten Hag in terms of
yeah, and
does
he
he get rid
passed
of
it.
him?" But yeah, he passed it. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I feel like for me, like it's a big thing. Like you know, what I mean, and people have got to get used to it. He'll make mistakes. People got to relax here to kind of like like put him down or whatnot and think he's a dead keeper and that. Like he's gonna make mistakes, but that's just the way we have to get acclimatized to. Like everything that's worth having a risk. Yeah, end of the day, it comes
Mm,
out like good at the end. Like everything that's worth having for doesn't come easy. So you
mm,
gotta just be patient and then realize that in the long run we're gonna be better for it. Like when you're going through, if you're going to the gym now, it's gonna be painful. You're gonna end up, what I mean, it's gonna be hurting you when you go in, and then later on, though, you're gonna see the results over time. Like everything
sure.
that you do in life now, like what I mean, you see the results, but it's gonna be pain, and that's what I'm willing to do for the later objective
No,
to
you're
be good.
right. You know
You know what I'm
what?
trying
We
to
live
say?
in a society now where it's instant gratification all the time. Sometimes you just need to,
There you go.
you know what I'm saying? You have to, unfortunately, the words trust the process was tamed, like Ollie tainted it. You know
Yeah,
them one.
Ollie
So
tated it.
it's one of them
Yeah,
ones where Ollie did taint the trust the process, but really that's exactly what we have to do. That's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what we have to do, people. So because of that,
100%. And especially Hoyland as well. I'm not gonna
mm,
lie to you, I'm trusting the process with Hoyland.
I think he's gonna
I'm very
surprise a
rarely.
lot of people though. I think he's gonna
Yeah,
surprise
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people because of his mentality. I
Yeah.
think he's going to score a lot of goals. And the reason why I think he's going to score a lot of goals, yeah,
Yeah.
is because he's greedy, blood. Do you know what I mean? And I mean it in a good way. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean it in
Yeah.
a good way. He's very greedy. Like when I watch him, yeah, as soon as the ball drops to him in the box, yeah, he don't see no one else, bro. He just wants to score in it.
That's
And
the
I
way
think,
Greenwood played though.
yeah,
Greenwood
yeah,
played like that as
exactly.
well.
Well, exactly. But this is exactly what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a number 9, you have to have tunnel vision, bro, for the goal. Like
Yeah.
once you're in that 18-yard box, you don't even need to see anything, bro. When certain man say, bro, you don't even need to see the goal. Just know where it
Go.
is, bro, and let the shot go. You know that was that, bro.
Yo, did
Bruv,
you see Nunes yesterday? Did you see
bro.
Nunes yesterday?
Nah, what did Nunes do?
How did you not see it? Man, yeah, he was in the box, yeah. He had a free net to shoot from, yeah, and he
Mm.
passed it back to Salah. And then Salah passed it back to him, and then he had a tap in. You know what I mean? And I was
Did he
like,
score it
bro,
though, or
like
did he miss it?
he scored.
Oh,
I'm just saying though, but in terms of like natural instincts though,
yeah.
like
Salah was probably look at him like, why did you give me that? You know,
yeah, why did you give it me?
I
And he
can
basically
imagine that.
gave it
Yeah.
back in an awkward way. and then obviously Nunes scored. But I was just like you're not a natural finisher, man, because a natural finisher
Yeah, he bottled
gets
that
that
then.
ball. And bro, it's not as if I'm being harsh on Nunes and I'm saying this from a wide angle. Bro,
Mm.
that goal was there to be aimed at. It was there to be shot at. No matter what you think of it, if it goes over, no, there is right in front of you. You score and you hit that ball there. And he
Mm.
didn't. He passed it back to Salah. It was like when you play FIFA. You know when you're on
Mm.
FIFA, you can't score goals, yeah? You end up doing them sweaty goals
Yeah,
just to
the
get your
sweating it.
confidence
Yeah,
back up.
yeah, yeah. You do 100%.
Yeah,
You do.
so it felt like for me, he was trying to get his confidence back up and, you know what I mean, try and get the goal. But listen, he did it. But that's why I'm trying to make that example of Hoyland. If he is that guy, like I remember there was a goal, yeah, where he went past the whole length of the pitch, yeah, played it across the player and then went in and scored. Like he was just basically himself. Like he was
Mm.
him in that moment. So, yeah, listen, man, I think for me, it's one of the only thing I reason why I'm skeptical is like, when you come from the Italian league, especially strikers, that they don't really always perform in our league as well. But he has got the PMP nature. He is quick. He has got the attributes to blend in the league. He is raw still. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like it's going to be a risk. But then when you
Yeah,
look at
but
the
the thing
market,
about
I
Italy,
wanted Vlahovic for me. I wanted
bad
Vlahovic
thing
for me.
about
But
Italy though is you've got to understand, yeah, the reason why
yeah,
Italy is a very, very tough, um, it's a very, very tough country, yeah,
defenders.
is because, bro, like tactically, the way a lot of teams set up, you're probably gonna play. You don't play against the amount of high lines you're gonna play against. Yeah, playing in other leagues. Do you know what I mean? Like the
Yeah, that's
art
true.
class of defending is very much alive in that country. Do you know what I mean? And if you play for one of the top teams in Italy, you're probably coming up against a low block every week, and not a
Yeah,
shit low block, a proper low.
yeah,
Do you know what
yeah.
I'm
Proper low
saying?
block.
A proper low
Yeah,
block.
it's true. It's true.
And
Five at the
then
back.
the bruv. And the thing is, if you are a player like Hoyland who has a lot of physical attributes, yeah, I wouldn't say he's a fox in the box. He can finish, but he's not a scavenger. Like, if you're not a
Yeah,
scavenger, yeah, and you would like a little bit of space to maneuver, yeah, you're not gonna get that there. Like,
yeah.
you're really
That's
not gonna
true.
get that there, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it just depends on stylistically what kind of player you are. Sometimes players are better suited to play
Yeah,
playing in certain leagues and playing against or in certain systems, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just one of them things where I think that in a system like Man United's, where we're gonna press high, that's gonna favor his physical attributes and his skill set. And
Yeah.
also, we will have the opportunity to get in behind him, so it could favor him. Do you know what I mean? But when you look at the top
Yeah.
scorers, yeah, in Italy, a lot of the time, like over the last, I don't know, if you say over the last decade, most of these guys are box players, bro. They're goal scorers, bro. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. That's what
CR7
he
was
is,
doing
though.
it, Lukaku was doing it. Even before
Lukaku,
that,
he
what's his
cheat
name?
code,
Like
mate.
Cagliarella, bruv, all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
old
Quagliarella,
brothers
yeah,
that
yeah,
just
yeah.
play in the box, fam. Do you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying?
Because they
Like
know
they're
there's no
poachers.
point beating them, man. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
poached.
they're
That's what you gotta do.
poachers. Do you know what I mean? But
That's what you gotta do.
that's the league, though. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
even if you want to go further back to the Crespos and the Shevchenkos and the Inzagis and that, these guys, Immobiles, they're all box
Zaghi,
strikers.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
he was born offside, man. He was
But
born on the play on the shoulder and then you know what I mean,
yeah,
like get things in there. Now you
bro,
know
they're
what?
box strikers, man. Like he's not gonna be someone in the box. He's gonna drop deep. He's gonna link. Do you know what I'm saying? He's gonna play off people. He's gonna spin and run in behind. He's a different kind of player in it. So I think even though the numbers don't look great over there, I feel like it will translate better to the football that we're playing. So don't necessarily judge his
Yeah.
output there on
No,
what
no,
his
no, no, no. I
output
don't
can
think you
be
can.
here.
No, you know the only reason why I'm doing it is because of the significance of what Man United need. Because
Mm.
of the fact that we're not scoring goals. That's why I'm a bit skeptical.
No,
Because
but
we need
I don't
goals.
think so, Saeed. Though. I don't think so. Because think about it. Look at Arsenal. Prime example of
Yeah.
Arsenal, yeah. Even though Gabriel Jesus, yeah, don't score loads of goals, yeah.
The wingers score.
Exact, bruv, because he
But then do you have trust in our wingers though? That's the thing
no,
though.
no, but it's not just that, not just the wingers. Obviously, the wingers score, but it's volume in it. Like if
Volume, yeah.
he can be a good foil, yeah, to create more chances for our wingers, they will score eventually. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Because when you look at
The word
Jesus, yeah,
eventually though. The word
yeah,
eventually.
but it's the same for Liverpool. It's eventually, bro. Like they're high volume
But I
teams,
feel like
bro.
it's more. No, but the thing is, though, I feel like it's more inevitable for Yotta to score, to Mo
Of
Salah to
course it is
score.
because they're better
These guys,
finishers. But they still miss
He's
a lot of
exceptional.
chances. When you look at the players that miss the most
100%.
chances in the league, Mo Salah's always up there.